Hey guys, I just got disconnected, right, guys? Okay, so sorry. All right, some technical errors, right? We are back again, right? Okay, so have patience, right, guys? Okay, have patience. So sorry for the technical errors that I was having. All right, okay, guys. So again, we are going up one more time. All right, okay. So most probably during the New York sessions only, you might like to see the market moving very huge and precise, guys. All right, okay. Welcome, guys, again, one more time. All right. Okay. Welcome, everyone. One more time. All right. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Hi. Hello. Welcome, guys. One more time, guys. All right. We can go for the one long zone, right? Okay. Small scalping, right? So you observe whether the market happens to break out from these levels or not for the Ethereum, right? On every side. But the gold have gone really down, right? Okay. So I cannot do anything in these levels, right? The BTC as well, right? Okay, we might like to wait whether it gets breakout on upper side or not, right? If it gives, then we will get a big long on upper side, right? Okay, otherwise if you are taking from here only till this levels, all right, from here it has a good chances of sending you back for the liquidations as well. If it breaks out, right, you will be getting a big longs on upper side, all right. Okay. Gold, let's try to see, right? Okay. Designer Hub, hi, welcome, bro. Welcome. How are you doing? Designer Hub. Diane Asfar, hi, guys. Welcome again one more time. All right, okay. One more time. All right. Let's try to see. Okay. Gold is really pushing towards the downside. All right. So downside move, we cannot do anything. All right. Okay. If you are planning a downside, that's well and good. All right. In fact, if the market happens to come back to these levels, we can take one long. All right. Firstly, okay. Maybe the first target will be planning towards this levels only, right, for the gold. All right, firstly we'll try to target this levels for the gold, right? Okay. Ethereum trying to break out on upper side, right? Let's see if it passed the retest, then it's moving towards this zone. All right, BTC got stuck over here. Hi guys, welcome again. All right, okay, so some technical error, so I need to get back, right? Okay, BTC is looking for the liquidations and a downside, guys. All right, it looks downside only. Above these levels only, we can go for the longs. Okay, gold above these levels, and upper side small long scalp is left. Right, BTC trying to break out on upper side, but one liquidation is left on a downside for the BTC right now. Above these levels, we will be able to take the longs. Right, it's trying to give you the breakouts. All right, one more time. BTC can go for the maybe a liquidations are, guys. All right, BTC one more time, it might give you the liquidations and a downside below. If it happens to break below those levels, you'll be going back towards the downside. All right, okay. So one more time, those who are holding from the top, you can keep holding, all right, on a downside until and unless it doesn't comes out above this levels on upper side. Okay. I think BTC one more move is left on upper side. All right, okay. You can don't plan your direct shots over there, right? I think one more move for the BTC should be giving you an upper side. Okay, from here, yeah, one move is left on upper side. All right, whereby small, very small scalping you have in this levels, right? Okay, very minor scalping you have in this levels, right? Only till this levels, right, guys? If it gets down from here, right, below this levels, there stands a huge liquidations. So it shouldn't push you below these levels. Okay, very minor scalpings you have on this level. Minor scalping. All right. So you are looking back for the small pullback on upper side for the BTC right now. From these levels, either market should give you the breakouts on upper side, right, and give you the big boom on upper side, or it should be something like this, getting a rejection from the top and giving you a big boom on the downside, right? Okay, so two levels, very small scalp. All right. If it comes below this levels, right, we'll try to go for the shorts. If it happens to move above, then we'll try to go for the longs, right, guys? Okay, in this levels. Hi guys, welcome again, right, guys? Okay, welcome again. Okay, gold have came to your zone right now. All right, okay, one scalp and you take until this levels, right, for the longs. One long can be taken from here to this level, I guess, right, with a small stop loss. Okay, so from this levels it will be decided whether the market should be moving in upper side or not, right? Gold coming to the long zone, right? Okay, one more time. If it happens to give you the breakouts from here, that's well and good, you can continue on upper side. But the first level, the confident level should be this one. All right, okay, for the gold. BTC also, the confident level for now is this one only. All right, in case if it happens to break out on upper side and give the past retest, right, you'll get a very big move on upper side. Otherwise you're going back again one more time towards the downside. All right, okay. For the liquidations, so liquidation stands below this levels, right, most probably. Maybe below this levels you will be aiming for the liquidations on a downside, right? Okay. Below this level, so once it happens to clarify an upper side and comes down, right, you can aim for the liquidations below this levels. Okay, for the shots below this levels, it stands as liquidations for you all. In case if the market is not able to push you on upper side, you can wait for these positions, trying to go for the big liquidations on a downside, right? Okay, otherwise you have a move till this level firstly, and you observe whether the market pushes you on upper side or downside. All right, if you plan from here, right, you can keep holding, right? Okay, so and observe, if it breaks out you can hold on upper side. If it doesn't, then you need to get out, right, guys? Okay. Ethereum, what happened to Ethereum? Let me check over here only, right, guys? Ethereum have given you the already a spot that was already given, right? Okay, so you are aiming for this levels only. If it breaks out, you will get a good boom on upper side. All right. If it gets rejection from here, you're waiting for the big drop down towards the downside. All right. Okay, so above this levels stands a very big move on upper side. If it happens to break out, right, you are in the risky zone, long scalp, right? Okay, so I have told you this is the levels whereby you can aim for the upper side move at least firstly till this levels, right? Okay, so above this levels, if it breaks out, you can continue on upper side, right? Okay, keep moving on upper side, right? Okay, like BTC as well, right? Small move on upper side, right? If it happens to, firstly TP will be this one, right, for the scalpers. If it happens to break out, then you're targeting a big move on upper side, right? Okay, otherwise if it is on short, you're waiting for the liquidations below this levels. If the market happens to give the liquidations, right, okay, you will be waiting below this levels, right, guys? Okay. For the big liquidations, in case if the market happens to come, so whichever side it reacts, you can go accordingly. All right. Okay. Ethereum going good. So many pending orders we can see on upper side. All right, guys. So many pending orders have been there on the upper side. We can see that one. All right. Breaking out. Stands the liquidations below this level, guys. One level left pending in this levels, guys. Okay, BTC will again come back to this level once it happens to clarify on upper side. Okay, so you will be having small zones. So this is going to be a little bit noisy, guys. All right, if you are planning, you have a small TPs over here. While going on upper side, you cannot do anything, right? While coming back, you have a small scalping in this levels, right? While going in, it should finish up breakouts on upper side, right? If it happens to come down, you have a small scalping sessions over here on the downside. One more time, right, guys? Okay, one more time, you have a small scalp. Then only it is going to decide whether the market needs to move on upper side or downside, right? One scalp is left pending in this levels. Ethereum also have left one pending orders on a downside as well. Okay, so this levels one pending orders. दिल चुराई मेरी किसने हो सनम तूने तूने. For now, you can keep holding an upper side. This is your TPs, right? Okay, on the upper side, small scalp. If it breaks out directly, you can keep holding an upper side. But if it gets reversed from here, one small scalp pending orders left, whereby you will be getting only small move over here, right? Okay, small, so a little bit noisy. It will be in the zone. If it moves below these levels, there is a big liquidations on the downside. Okay, Ethereum, you can check it accordingly. Let's check on gold, right? Gold have given a stop loss out, guys. All right, gold have gone for a big drop down. All right, okay. So gold is all moving and a down only this today. All right, okay. In case in the New York sessions, if it gives, you can take it again on upper side. All right, okay. So wait for the New York sessions, most probably for the to give you the breakouts, right? Either on upper side or downside. If it returns back, there is a small one move on a downside for the BTC. Gold have given you a stop out, guys. Okay, third levels, third setups. In case if it returns, then you can take. Otherwise, the gold is really pushing you towards the downside right now. In the New York sessions, if it happens to give, that's the one point. BTC confident longs stands above these levels. Okay, below this one will be a little bit risky and noisy. Liquidations, testing, breakouts, all those things is going to happen for the BTC. Small move is left on the downside. Making higher highs, that's good. Gold again, once again, if it comes over here, we can plan one long scalp again. Okay, so above these levels, if it moves on upper side, that's well and good. We are hoping for the New York sessions to give the breakout. So it's in the retest phase. So many things are guys, all right. Big liquidation stance downside. There is playing inside right now for the breakouts. We're waiting for the retest. The retest, this levels is going to be the retest. 15 minutes to go for the New York sessions. Gold, 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 gold.  Wait, have patience, guys. 4, 2, 3. This is done. Longs only above this levels are after breakouts. Final longs. Right now, it's just small, minor ones. Smallest. This is the situations of the market, not I haven't created that situations. Okay, guys. Okay, market is creating that situation for you all. Gold most probably targeting and towards the downside. In case if it happens to come up, can take it. Otherwise, just let it flow. Let it go. Right. Okay. Okay. Now TP is done. TP is done for the small scalp for the BTC and upper side. Small TP. Small TP is done, guys. BTC until and unless you are in this levels, you can keep holding an upper side, right? Okay. But getting out from this trend, you need to close your scalp positions immediately, right? So now it books some profit, move your stop loss to the entry. If you're holding an upper side, right, keep holding, right? Okay. If it happens to give a breakout on upper side. There looks a small short positions from here towards the down. All right. Okay. From here towards the this levels. One pending order is left. Small scalp. One pending orders. One pending orders for the downside move. From there, it will be decided whether the market is giving you an upper side or downside. All right. Okay. One pending orders. Gold moving on a downside only. In case if it happens to come up, then only we can take it on upper side. Otherwise, let it go on a downside only. How much it can move. Right. Small trades are right now where you have very small trades only. If market happens to move below these levels, right, you will be getting a big liquidations on a downside, whereby market might like to aim below these levels, guys. All right, market might like to aim below these levels to take out all the long positions, right, guys? Okay. Confident long is going to be above these levels. After the liquidations, we can hold, we can wait for this positions, this levels as well for to open a long positions. All right, okay, for the BTC. La 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 la. If market comes for liquidations, it will be your short will be something like this, huh? Boom towards downside. Okay, it will get extended. For now, you have one levels to be completed. Till this levels, it becomes definite, right? Below this levels, so it will be if the market gives you liquidations, you will get a big boom on the downside, right? Okay, but for the longs, right, in case if it happens to get reversed from here, you are waiting for this levels to open a long positions without the liquidations. All right, okay, and upper side without liquidations, you want it if the market wants to go on upper side, right? Okay, so this levels will be one long positions holding levels, right? Let's see, guys. Mhm. It's moving fast. Upper side first, I guess. We are going to wait for the same positions again one more time. If you have short positions, you can keep closing it, right, guys? Okay, since the market is going up, we are waiting for the same positions to open our shorts again one more time. All right, so with a small losses of 0.02 percentage, you can keep closing, right? Okay, you can wait for this levels to go for the shorts again one more time. If it happens to come, we'll target this levels, guys. Okay, we'll target this levels one more time. If you want to hold, it's up to you. All right, but anyhow, I think we need to get clear of this levels. Okay, we need to clear these levels as soon as possible. We need to clear these levels, and from here, if it happens to stay down, boom, liquidations on downside. So you're aiming for the liquidations right now. In case if it happens to get reversed from here, you go above these levels for the long. All right, the long stands above these levels only. All right, Otherwise, you are in the retest zone. You're getting a small moves only right now. Okay. After the breakouts or the liquidations only, you might like to get a big moves. All right. Ram. Gold, it is moving all the way on a downside right now. In case on the New York session, if it happens to approach to these levels, you might like to approach for the upper side move. All right. Okay. Maybe this levels. Okay. Your entry becomes here. Right. Downside, don't do anything. If the market never reverse, your long positions becomes invalid, right? In case if the market reverse and crosses this levels on upper side, you can go for one long on upper side. Okay. Gold above this level, we can plan for one long. Downside, I'm not aiming for anything. All right. This is a buy zone for the gold. New York session started, giving you inverted head and shoulder patterns over here. You got a 1 minute time frame inverted head and shoulder pattern over here. Either it should give you the big breakouts on upper side since this is a buy zone, right? So you're getting this vibe on upper side. So either market will give you the big breakouts and respect that one on upper side, or market will give you the big liquidations on the downside, guys. All right, two things in this levels. New York sessions not yet started. Stop loss, it's about to get your stop loss out. Stop loss out, guys. Okay, one position. BTC have given you the stop loss on the inverted head and shoulder patterns. All right. Okay. Stop loss given for the inverted head and shoulder patterns. All right. You're waiting for the second same levels for the liquidations if the market happens to give you on a downside move. If the market happens to give you the downside move, one stop loss out, guys. Gold also we have experienced, we have faced one stop loss. All right. BTC as well. We have got one stop loss out for now. Stop loss out, guys. This level is for the liquidations planning towards downside one more time. All right. Okay. If it breaks out on upper side, that's well and good. We can plan for the long side. All right. But at the same time, this is forming an inverted W patterns at this levels, right? So most probably gold BTC might like to give you the move till this level, guys. All right, okay. Firstly, on upper side, it's forming a W patterns, right? Okay. Because of that one, if the market is not moving for the liquidations, right? I don't know whether it is moving or not, right? Okay. It looks for if the market happens to make this pattern, right? Market needs to move up one more time on upper side in this levels, okay. Market needs to move one more time over here, and it will be decided whether the market will give you on a big boom on upper side or give you the big boom on a downside. I guess most probably, right? Okay. Below this levels there stands a liquidations only for this levels, okay. This liquidation is only for this levels. If the market happens to breach our longs, market is going to give the liquidations for the inverted head and shoulder pattern that we have, right? Okay. For that one, right, the liquidations is going to be below this levels. All right. If the market happens to give the liquidations, all right, guys. Let's see anyways, right, guys. Little bit messy it is becoming, guys. All right. For the gold, just wait for this levels to open a long positions. If it gives you above this levels, we'll go for a big boom on upper side. So one leg need to be formed. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Ram Ram Bhaijan DP Sharma. Ram Ram. Ram 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 Ram. Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna. Hare Ram Hare Krishna. Again getting out the stop out, guys. So little bit this zone is becoming a little bit messy for us, all right, to plan our setups right now. It's giving you long move, downside move, right? It is becoming a small messy. And the New York sessions, I think it's about to start. So it will give you the random moves, right? It's becoming messy. Again, stop loss out for the second move on upper side. So just wait, guys, okay? Have patience. Stop loss out with a small move. Got stop loss out for the BTC upper side, downside, upper side, downside. Just wait for a few minutes, guys, all right, before you plan it. We'll try to see few moves, then only we'll plan it. Give a breakouts on upper side. Above these levels, again, it becomes long. But market have created the one patterns over here, which the market needs to reach to these levels, as well as market has the chances of giving you all the liquidations on a downside for this inverted head and shoulder pattern that is formed. Because of that one, we are getting confused in these levels, which is going to do the first. It is giving you the breakouts on the upper side. This is retesting it. It has a chance of swapping you up again. All right. Again, we can go for the long positions from here. Again, it has a chance of swapping you up again. All right. But we can go for the long positions if you're maybe our stop loss was too small, right, guys, in this zone. There stands liquidations. There stands pattern follow. Inverted head and shoulder patterns. For the gold, yes, we need to take one long positions, right? Firstly, this TP, this is going to be the TP, all right? Gold have came to the long zone now, all right, guys, okay? Gold have tried to come for the long zone, all right? Again, going for the long, but little bit fishy, yeah, guys. It's trying to be a little bit fishy. New York session's about to start, and it's going to give you the random things. दिल चुराई मेरी किसने ओ सनम तूने. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. New York session's about to start. Gold still in the long zones. Break even. New York sessions, New York sessions, New York sessions. New York sessions is going to be random. Gold, we can operate one long positions. First TP is going to be this one. All right, okay. Gold. So above these levels, if it happens to break out, then you might like to get a big boom on upper side. If it doesn't, then you're getting swap again from this levels towards the downside. All right, okay, for the gold. One pending order is left out in the zone. Maybe after completing this one, you might like to come down. BTC New York session is about to start, guys. All right, 4 minutes. One pending order left in case if it happens to come, we can take again short over here for the pending orders. Liquidations. Again, we can take long positions over here on upper side after the liquidations of this inverted head and shoulder patterns. So I think market is going to play around a bit. You should be careful in this levels, guys. If it happens to break down from this levels towards downside, immediately we need to close up. All right, okay. But we'll operate a long positions again, but after the liquidations of this inverted head and shoulder pattern first. After this is given, we'll operate again in case if it happens to again come to the break even, right? Since it's not giving you the move after the breakout, move should be very good. All right, okay, not like this. It should be boom 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 breakouts, right? This is breaking out on the inverted head and shoulder pattern that you have in this levels, right, guys? It shouldn't be very slow, something like that. After it breaks out on upper side, it have given you the breakouts on upper side, okay, which means that this is a long positions, right? Okay, should be going to this levels in case if the market happens to feel this. All right, okay, planning an upper side if this last candle gets a rejection from the top, right? So immediately as soon as market happens to break down below this levels, we are going to close our positions on the break even, right? And again try to open a short from here to this levels, right? And once this move is completed while going on upper side, we'll try to operate one long positions and try to move till this levels on upper side. All right, in case if the market happens to move that way. This is not me, guys. The market situation is something like that. From here, a little bit, it have changed the view. All right. Still over here, it is fine. All right. From here again, market is trying to play around with you all. All right. Most probably, gold also playing around a bit. All right. Again, trying to come up for the stop loss. Again, we will wait for the same zone. Since New York session is about to start, I guess it is going to play around a bit. All right. And the New York session is going to give you the good breakouts or quick SL. All right, it's about to start. Little bit fishy, guys. From here, a little bit it became fishy. Let's wait. Have patience. Let's wait. Let's wait for a few minutes, right? And then, unless it is not breaking down below this levels, right, it's fine for us. New York session starting. New York session is started, guys. All right. Close your long position, I guess, most probably. When open is short, you see, this is what I mean. So New York session is going to be crazy, guys. You see, all right. Okay, you see what happened. New York session started, boom, guys. All right. Okay, you see, guys. All right. You see this one. So this is what I mean to say, guys. All right. It is going to be now liquidation taken. Even if it comes above these levels, that's fine to take longs. All right. Okay, we can target this levels. If it happens to keep moving in a downside, right, we cannot do anything for that one, right? Okay, so for now, okay, you see quick move of this levels. This levels was incompleted, right? Incomplete. So these levels we try to trace on a downside, but that was not given, right? Now the market is giving you on a downside. All right, from here, okay, the liquidations firstly liquidated this inverted head and shoulder pattern. Now you have a big liquidations moving. If the market moves below this levels, right, then you got a big liquidations on a downside, guys. All right, okay, big liquidations standing on a downside. All right, whereby the market might like to go all the way to its downside or as well. All right, you see, guys, the liquidations that you have got it. Market was taking us so much time in this levels, right, guys? Okay, market was giving you the crazy move over there. So we couldn't open any positions over here, but in case in fact we have kept planning it, right? Just a second, guys. I'm going to get one call. All right. Sessions, what it did for you all right, okay. So in fact, we are done. The liquidations is taken out now, all right, okay. In case if it happens to return it back, we can operate one long positions, and firstly we'll target this levels, right, and slowly and upper side, all right, okay. So this is going to be the move, all right, okay. So in this levels, right, how much it goes down, you're not focusing it, right. If it breaks down below this levels, you might like to get a big swap on a downside as well, right. You can expect that one. But in case if market happens to come your zone, right, we are going to operate long positions and try to push you on upper side, right, okay. So this is what we are going to do it, right, okay. In case if it happens to come above these levels, right, we are going to operate a long positions, right, and push you all the way on upper side, guys, okay. Below these levels, we are not going to do anything. So this levels was picked out nicely, right? It gave a breakouts on upper side, right? And inverted head and shoulder pattern was given, right? And I told you all always, right? So this either means a big boom on upper side, or it can give you the big liquidations on the downside. Now liquidations for this levels given, right? You might like to expect firstly move till this level 0.41. Yes, this is going to be my entry, right? And we are going to plan for this levels. All right. Okay. So this is how we are going to plan it, right, guys, okay. So maybe you need to have a bigger stop loss right now, all right, okay. So maybe TP1 you can keep it over here, TP2, TP3. If it, in fact, if it happens to break out from those levels on upper side, we'll try to trace all the way in upper side, right, okay. Big boom, right, guys, what to do? We couldn't trace it, right, we couldn't trace it. Small retest need to be done in these levels, all right. Hey, Nandilam. So guys, that's all guys, all right. So this is going to be the last setup, all right, okay. So New York sessions, let's wait for the market to give you the small move on upper side right now. Given a coming back to your zone, you're waiting one more time for market to move all the way in upper side. So total of 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, almost 8 we have done today, right, okay. So 1 and 2 got a stop loss out, right, okay. So this levels we couldn't, this setups we couldn't take it because of the big momentum that we had in this levels, right, okay. So this is going to be the last setup for today, all right, okay. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If it is getting us out, then we need to close for today anyhow, right, okay. Let's wait, let's wait guys, all right. So New York sessions, if it's a breakout, it's going to be crazy, right, okay. If you are in towards that direction, it's going to be crazy. If it is, if you are not in that directions, it is going to give you the random moves, which is going to be the craziest thing for you all right, okay. Let's try to wait a bit, all right. mm, it's not, it's not giving you yet. Yes, kachimo ngan na labe do chujo me de. Hmm? What? Jo me de che. New York sessions, guys, all right. You're trading in New York sessions right now, so it is going to give you the random moves. Just have patience and respect your setups. That's all. Okay. So pending orders, it have fill up that one. One liquidations taken out. I think it should be able to give you this move firstly. All right. Okay. Let's see anyways. And you have a bigger liquidations for on the downside. It's getting us out, guys. All right. Oh, guys. All right. It's getting us out. Not a good, Not good at all, not good. Sir, BTC sale, yeah, maybe a selling zone, right? Okay, so again, coming back for the stop loss, that's all. Okay, stop loss out. All right, so randomly we have been taking a few setups today, but we have seen that market have given us repeatedly a stop loss. All right, over here as well, right? Okay, and here two, three stop loss out. Only the big move that was we got it was big move towards the zone. All right, okay. In case again if it happens to come up, we will be able to take one more move on upper side, but if it doesn't comes, let it go all the way towards downside. There stands a big liquidations on a downside, right? That might be a boom on a downside as well. All right, okay. So that's all, guys. So today we won't be taking much. All right, okay, only this much. So again, there was a random moves up and down, so we won't be able to do anything. All right, Jumi does, huh? Okay, guys, won't be able to take any trades. All right, little bit you need to be careful. All right, okay. So even if you are planning an upper side, downside, all right, market move that you are not getting is a little bit random. All right, so it will try to take out your stop loss. All right, okay. Give you one positions, try to get out the stop loss, and all those things is going to happen, right, guys? Okay, just try to be careful. All right, okay. Either if you are planning an upper side or downside, right? I'm done for the setups, right? Okay, till these levels we are doing good. From here again, market was a little bit from here only, market turned out for a little bit fishy, right? Okay, so a little bit fishy and a little bit more doubtful from here. Okay, so we have been taking a risk on those levels, right? Okay, so if it gives move towards the downside, that's well and good, right? There may be a big stance on the downside, right? Okay, big liquidations is there for the downside. Okay, so might like to take for that one. All right, for the gold as well as the BTC, we have been hitting the stop loss. So that's done, guys. All right. If it's not market is not giving you, all right, aggressively, if it is moving for one side, then that's done. All right, okay. So rest will try to come up for the Saturday. It's going to be a little bit boring again. Sunday, right? Maybe a Sunday. Okay. We'll try to take few trades, right? All right. So that's all, guys. Okay, for today. So I'm done. I'm not taking any trades now. All right. Okay. If it gives. If it doesn't gives, we should be accepting the market. All right. Okay. If it happens to give you all, that's well and good. If it doesn't gives, don't be aggressive for the market to give you the profits as well. All right. Okay. So for the gold also, we had taken 3 or 4 setups, right? Okay. Now it's moving all the way towards downside for the big liquidations. All right, guys. Big liquidation stance. Maybe aiming all the way towards the downside, guys. Very crazy move, crazy. Okay, that's all, guys. Okay, for today, we'll try to come up tomorrow and see again what's happening with the BTC and gold. Gold tomorrow it's going to be closed, right? Okay, for the BTC only. It's crashing on the downside right now. Until and unless for the longs, until and unless you are not approaching in these levels, you are not going to do anything on the downside. It's all bear zone towards the downside. All right, it's a big bear zone. Might like to give you a big crash on the downside as well. All right. But in case if the market happens to return it back to your zone, you can take it then only. All right. Okay, that's all, guys. Have a good time. Take care. All right. So we have taken few setups and few losses also. All right. So it's all about the profits and losses, right? Okay, we have to bear it. All right. Okay. It's not only about the profits. Okay. Just take care. Have a good time and love you all. Signing off, Dragon, all the way from Bhutan. Bye bye.